there seems to be a definitive link between playing hockey and CTE. Other leagues have admitted it, namely, the NFL, even soccer. I think you brought up in a different podcast, I think even women's gymnastics has admitted that, there's a link between gymnastics and CTE. Why is the NHL so late in admitting that there does exist a link between playing the game of hockey and CTE developing?
Yeah, I think they've taken this stance and they don't want to move off of it. And they're just invested in it. They've settled lawsuits for $24,000 a guy, which doesn't do anything for anybody. It'll be back in the news this year. Steve Monador goes to trial. His case goes to trial in Chicago, which I'm an expert witness for. Blackhawks cleared him for 4 concussions in 12 weeks. It was his 16th, 17th, 18th, and 19th concussion in less than 12 weeks. And really, I think those were the hits that really killed him. And they're taking the stance of big tobacco, right? Which is like, the science isn't there, although the science is. And, we're all complex individuals, right? So like lawyers are really good at arguing that, it could be the cigarettes that caused it, or it could be the hits that he had in junior. The NHL hits didn't cause it. Like there's just so many arguments, and it's hard to pin down anything really that we all take. I mean, we've got 12 billion neurons up there. So, they're smart, and but being smart and then just doing the right thing are two different things. And so we'll see what happens, and we'll just continue to advocate. It's an opportunity for people like me to educate, create awareness around these deaths. Unfortunately, more guys are going to die. They just will. And more guys will have CTE. I have CTE on my brain, like undoubtedly, for sure. Am I going to die from it? I don't think so. If I continue to exercise and prioritize my health and use these medicines, which are potent neuroanti-inflammatories, and give me, better access to my brain, I've completely reversed it. Take it a step further. I'm cured, and I'm a well person now, right? So I use this medicine to get just more creative, better cognitive processing, better access to language, memory, things of that nature. So there's definitely a cure for traumatic brain injury symptoms and CTE. And I was being told I had mild dementia by doctors that was intractable, incurable. That's a lie. And, if anybody else there is listening, you can go on my social media feeds. It's why I do what I do. I haven't been doing this for 5 days or for Concussion Awareness Month, or I've been doing it for 9 years. I've been well for 5 of those 9 years. And I'll continue to show it, and if you want a little bit of what I have, which is kind of what I heard from my sponsor when I first saw an AA room, like, how do you pick a sponsor? It's like, well, if you like what somebody says or has, then go and get it and ask him how he did it, and right after this, I have a free webinar for people, and I show people how to get it. But newsflash, it's work, man. Nothing comes easy, and nothing worth having ever does. So yeah, I just can't put my mind and my spirit there too much, because I know this league makes people sick, and I'm over here I'm creating solutions, right? The big business, the corporations, they'll always be feeding us the bad stuff, and so I just I want to go down a more positive road.